Okay, this is the point where if you're feeling a little bit confident, or at least feeling like being a risk taker, you can copy problem C, pause the video, try the problem on your own, and then fast forward to see if you got the right answer. If you did get the right answer, great. If you didn't, you can go back and rewind and kind of see where we might have gone differently. So for letter C, we're going to try (2x) minus 3x equals 10 plus x. So when I make my scale, I'm going to remember that this is following orders. I'm first supposed to make 2 x's. And then this is a unique situation. I'm supposed to take away 3 x's. Now I already have 2 that I could take away, but I need to take away 3. So since I already have 2, I think I'm just going to bring in 1 0 pair. And I know last time I forgot to make my symbol of bringing in, so I will do that. I'm going to bring in 1 0 pair, so that when it says 2x, take away 3 x's, I can actually take away 3 x's. And I'm going to circle this in the same color so I can draw a connection to what I'm doing. On this side, I've just got 10 and then add an x, or a shaded triangle. So in my rewrite, if I'm being very neat, I've got a star on the left, a 10, and a shaded on the right. So it looks like if I'm using my goal of getting the number alone by itself, I want to cancel out a shaded triangle. So the way that I am going to do that is I am going to bring in an unshaded triangle, or a star, to the right. Now, because this star has weight, I did not bring in a 0 pair that equals 0. I brought in something that has weight. I also need to bring in a star on the other side as well, so that I keep my scale in balance. What I've done is I've been able to now take both of these away, and in my rewrite, I see now I have a pretty easy problem of 2 stars equaling 10, which makes 1 star equal to 5, and shaded triangle equal to -5, which means x is equal to -5. Okay, again, if you're at the point where you feel like you can try these on your own, that is what you should be doing. Get the problems from the video, pause the video, try them on your own, and then double check with the answers, rewinding if you need to. So letter D is star minus 2x plus 9 equals x plus 1. Okay. I'm going to make my scale, leaving enough space for all these additions I've been having to make. And I'm just going to go through then and follow orders with my setup. So the first thing I'm told to do is to make a star. The second thing I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to take away 2 x's, but I have nothing over here. I don't even have 1 x to take away. So my strategy that I know I can do, if I need to bring in some items on this side and only on this side, then I'm allowed to bring in 0 pairs because they don't weigh anything. They will not tip the scale with making the left side any heavier. So I'm going to bring in 2 0 pairs. I'm going to bring in the 2 shaded triangles I need. Then I'm going to also bring in the opposite, okay, because together that makes 0. And that way, when I go back and I read that I'm to make an x, and then I'm supposed to take away I'm supposed to make a star, and then I'm supposed to take away 2 x's, I can actually do that. I can take away 2 x's like they've said. Now I'm going to make a 9. On the other side, it's pretty straightforward. I need to make a shaded triangle or an X and add a 1 to the right side. Okay, so let's do a rewrite. These are notes, so we're going to be neat. Okay, so the next move we learned, or the next thing that we decided, is that we would start taking away our numbers, because our numbers will kind of help us decide where exactly we want to start putting our triangles. If I take away 1 from each side, that leaves me with 8 on the left and 3 unshaded triangles. I have a shaded triangle on the right. Actually, I'm probably going to do a rewrite just because this is my notes and I really want to understand what I was doing. Okay, so our goal again is to get the 8 by itself, because then we can count up the number of triangles we have over here and see what each of them is worth. So in order to cancel out things singly, like cancel out those 3, I am going to bring in 3 shaded triangles, but those 3 shaded triangles have weight. So unlike what we did earlier, when I bring in shaded triangles, now I have to bring them in on both sides, because bringing in something with weight on the left would tip it to the left. Now what I've done is create 1, 2, 3 0 pairs, okay? And that leaves me with an 8 on the left and 4 shaded triangles on the right, which means each shaded triangle is worth 2.